everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's talk about it Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please hit the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to see it. Note, all comments are alleged and our opinion and for entertainment purposes only, where we discuss celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, and what's the hot topic for the day or the week. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. So let's get into it. Today, we're going to talk about Michael B. Jordan. Also, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Today, we're talking about Michael B. Jordan. He did a stand-up for SNL. He was talking about the recent breakup from Lori Harvey. He kind of joked about certain things in regards to breakup. A lot of people do certain things after they break up. You go and you lose a bunch of weight, or you go into fitness trying to, not to think about it. But he said, I was in the best shape of my life. A lot of people were hopeful that this would be a great story, great look for both of them, because in the industry, Michael B. Jordan is looked at as a well established actor. He does a lot of great things in the community. And they were thinking, okay, Lori Harvey, she got her a good one. Now, allegedly, she's dating that other guy that's also been seen with Michael B. Jordan. So many people are saying, is she really dating him, or is this a friendship? But they made it Instagram famous post. Well wishes in regards to that. But in regards to Michael B. Jordan, many people like him. So let's listen in on a little bit of the clip in regards to him at SNL, in regards to the breakup. Well wishes to him and Lori Harvey. We wanted to see it. We wanted to see that true, loving black love, caring love, respectable love, settling down love, future marriage love, future children love. A lot of times people talk about Steve Harvey, Marjorie Harvey. When you see them, they're always hugged up, kissing, enjoying each other's company. So let's listen in on what Michael had to say.
And now, 20 years later, I just directed my very first movie, Creed 3. But right after that, I went through my very first public breakup. Now, most people after a breakup are like, I'm going to get in better shape. But I was already in Creed shape. So I'd be like, all right, I guess I'll learn a new language. Anyway, estoy en raya. After the breakup, everyone thought I was so heartbroken because when the news came out, I was at a basketball game, and they caught me looking like this.
Which isn't a bad picture.
I was just chilling, but the internet decided that was me being sad. Luckily for me, if you Google sad Michael Jordan, the first 8,000 results are this.
And it's the picture of Michael Jordan face crying. So that was a good clip. I like how he combined the two. He talked about the breakup. He talked about the picture of Michael Jordan. And I would rather have the Michael B. Jordan picture than the Michael Jordan picture. So I get it. So what wishes? People fall in love, they break up. Now they were together, I want to say for about a year and a half maybe. And then of course Lori Harvey had did some interviews in regards to her dating, the misconceptions, what people say about her, people lie about her, people dating people she's never met. Lori Harvey went into great depths in regards to her dating history. Now, the one thing that's out there allegedly is if you date Lori Harvey, she makes you sign an NDA. And if you break the NDA, and I've been saying this for the last few days, you owe her $1 million. Now, whether that's true or false, if you date Lori Harvey, then you have to pay her the million. But the biggest thing is, let me know in the comments how you feel about them dating, them breaking up. Everyone gets it. You date someone and then you break up, and then many people want to know who you'll date next. So her dating the other guy, many people are saying, okay, we get it. He's another famous guy. I mean, if the one thing you think about it, she's able to date well known and actually pretty famous people, and many people give her a hard time. So let's listen in on some of the interview. I want you to clean the oven and hold on one second. The ad has to skip over. But I don't blame Lori Harvey for speaking on just wanting to be in a happy and healthy relationship, be with someone that's going to love her, support her, and just be, happy with who she is. So let's listen in.
Hey girl, hey! Hey girl. Okay, first of all, congratulations on this gorgeous cover. It is the January-February issue of Essence, and it is all about Black love. How important is love in your life?
Love is so important. Love is the foundation, I feel like, to everything. And this is the Black Love issue, and this is the first time that they're featuring a single woman on the cover, so I'm very honored.
That.
Now, she said she was single.
A single woman, because obviously you've been in some very public relationships over the years, and you actually told Essence, I feel like it's always been about me attached to something or someone. This time, it's about me. It's my time. I saw this quote, and I was like, this is everything, and I feel it's so empowering for women to hear this, especially coming from you. What made you say this? What are you feeling in this time?
I just feel like I'm growing. I feel like I'm growing as a woman, as an individual. So I just feel like, this time is about me. Self-love, self-growth.
Yeah.
Just being patient with myself in every stage as I'm growing.
But I feel like even saying, like, I'm single and saying this is a single woman on the cover, you've been in, like I said, so many relationships that we've heard about.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yes, I've been attached to these things. It's about someone or someone else. How does it feel to finally be able to do a cover?
And this is the Black Love issue.
And so that's the biggest thing. People are saying she said in that interview she was single, but it's being alleged she's dating that one guy. So what wishes in regards to that? Many people are like, okay, I don't know. I want to say that, but I don't know. It's funny how he came around the time for her birthday, and she did give people the finger. So Lori don't play. So, and the families is in the media in regards to whether Steve is spending quality time with all his children, or is he giving so much favoritism to Lori and Marjorie. But
even saying, like, I'm single and saying this is a single woman on the cover, you've been in, like I said, so many relationships that we've heard about.
Mm-hmm.
She says
like,
so
yes,
many
I've been
relationships
attached to
we've
these
heard
things.
about.
It's about someone or someone else. How does it feel to finally be able to do a cover like this and be like, it ain't about them, it's about me? And what does that mean to you?
It feels very empowering.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I feel like this year especially, like I'm really stepping into my own, coming to my own as a woman. I feel like I'm officially kind of getting grown now.
Okay.
Really learning myself.
Yeah.
I'm growing my brand, growing my business.
Yeah.
So I'm just focusing on me now. I feel like I've, focused on so many other things for years just as I've been growing. I was young. You have to figure yourself out. Just figuring out how to navigate life. So
I feel like we saw a lot of you, but it was even now.
So that's the biggest thing that many people are saying. If this interview, she was saying she was single, but then 2 weeks later, she was with the guy and they went official on Instagram. So I don't know what to call that.
Now hearing you do interviews and being like, I want to come out here, I want to talk, I want people to hear what I have to say, what I think. I remember some of your first interviews, one of the first was on The Real. And a lot of the comments were like, she speaks. How did that feel to hear that? To be like, I got a lot to say. What does Lori Harvey have to say?
Just, that she's a young woman. She's growing. She's figuring it out. She's having to figure it out in the public eye.
Yeah, not easy.
just allow her some grace as she's moving and navigating life and figuring things out. Yeah.
I like that. Okay, now your dad is Steve Harvey, and I feel like he's a guru of relationship.
So now we're about to get into the relationship part of it. So let's listen in because he said that most women should know that they're the prize. Make sure a guy is respecting you, loving on you and your family if you have a children, loving and supporting you and your child, and just all around your parent should feel that their child is in a safe environment and in a safe relationship. I think that's extremely important. That's the one thing I always talk about, men not embarrassing women in these streets.
We see him be an incredible husband to your mom. And obviously, you have the book, Think Like a Man. Like, I feel like everybody wants to know what is the one piece of advice he's given you that really has stuck?
Just remember that you're the prize always.
Say that one more time.
Just remember that you are the prize.
Yes.
That's like his golden slogan for me.
Yeah. And what does that mean for you in relationships when you're like, I'm the prize? What does that mean?
It just means not compromising like my values, my happiness, my peace, not settling for less than what I know I deserve, and not being afraid to walk away from a situation if it's like no longer serving me.
I even feel like a lot of people, I love that you say a single woman.
Which is important because a lot of people don't understand that or get that in regards to being able to walk away. They don't want the media scrutiny.
Like that. Okay. Now, your dad is Steve Harvey, and I feel like he's a guru of
It's replaying the clip.
We see him.
Just remember that you are the prize.
Yes.
That's like his golden slogan for me.
Yeah. And what does that mean for you in relationships when you're like, I'm the prize? What does that mean?
It just means not compromising like my values, my happiness, my peace, not settling for less than what I know I deserve, and not being afraid to walk away from a situation if it's like no longer serving me.
I even feel like a lot of people could have speculated so many things in your past relationships, and you've always been so classy and very mum's the word. You're like, I'm not going to be out here saying a whole lot, but if it does not serve me, I'm moving on. I got that. Now, so many things get written about you in the press, but I've always wanted to know, what is like the biggest misconception about who Lori Harvey is?
It's so funny because I'm so quiet.
Yeah.
There's been so many stories that have been made up about me. Like I've seen stories about me being.
So let's get into the stories. Like she's saying, there's been so many stories that's written about her that's not true. Hold on one second.
Settling for less than what I know I deserve, and not being afraid to walk away from a situation if it's like no longer serving me.
I even feel like a lot of people could have speculated so many things in your past relationships, and you've always been so classy and very mum's the word. You're like, I'm not going to be out here saying a whole lot, but if it does not serve me, I'm moving on. I got that. Now, so many things get written about you in the press, but I've always wanted to know, what is like the biggest misconception about who Lori Harvey is?
It's so funny because I'm so quiet.
Yeah.
There's been so many stories that have been made up about me. Like I've seen stories about me being like fully in love with somebody, and we have like this whole relationship, and I'll see the guy and I'm like, I've actually never even met him before.
No.
Like full blown stories I've heard. I've dated a father and son before.
Not true?
Absolutely not true. And I've even heard that I'm a lesbian at one point. So, there's been a lot of different things. A lot of stories, a lot of misconceptions.
Does it entertain you?
Oh, I think they're hilarious. I love the stories. They're very entertaining. I will give them
What does Lori...
So that's the one biggest thing everybody was wanting Adrian to say. Well, which person did you date? Let's clear up the rumor. So that's the one thing that sometimes with YouTube media, we want the nitty gritty. We want the questions that, can we ask you anything? Everybody was like, which person did you date? Because when it was with the younger Coen brother, a lot of people were around. When it was with just her and alleged Diddy, it was alleged her and just Diddy were at dinner with family members. But that's the biggest thing. Like I said, you got to be careful who you associate yourself with and get caught up with. because there's many comments in regards to the industry and what's going on in the industry, and there's a lot of stuff that's being said in the industry, so you have to be careful who your name is tied to in regards to industry. But well wishes, thanks for tuning in, thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, to comment, and subscribe. Everyone have a great day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships.